Now, how many of you out there have been victims of the yo-yo effect? You know, you lose, you gain, you lose, you gain, and it just feels like a never-ending cycle. Well, our next guest has felt all of those things and has a solution. So his approach in his book, Fat to Fearless, has made him an Amazon and Kindle #1 bestseller. Help me welcome Asher Fox to the studio. Thanks so much for being here.
It's
welcome
a pleasure
to the
be
Daily
here.
Buzz.
Thank you.
So this book is phenomenal, and your personal story is pretty incredible as well. I know you were working as a successful personal trainer, yet you weighed 300 pounds at the same time. So share your story.
Absolutely. I was an overweight child that became an overweight adult. I thought that becoming a personal fitness trainer would be the perfect way to solve my problem, because if I knew everything about nutrition and exercise, how could I possibly be overweight?
Of course.
I found a way. So,
did you? Yes, you obviously did.
I actually was
a
300-pound personal trainer, and I realized that my issue really wasn't not knowing what to do. It was the emotions that caused me to use food to self-soothe. So I turned from working in fitness to working in the mind and understanding the subconscious, and for the past 18 years, I've helped people overcome the issues that cause them to eat emotionally, that cause them to sabotage their weight loss, and that's really what the book Fat to Fearless is about, is that program that I've used to help countless people.
And I think so many people, when we're all trying to lose weight, there comes a point in time when you decide, like, that's it, like, I can't fall back on the wagon, it's time to change. What was that moment like for you when you finally decided to change?
Well, for me, I had two different moments. One was I'd had a series of back surgeries, in part caused by my weight, and that made me decide something had to change, and that's why I became a fitness trainer. But then, when I still wasn't able to solve my problems, it was really the incongruence between just really wanting it and putting myself out there, as someone to help other people, but not really being able to do it myself. And that was when I realized I needed to get to the root cause. I needed to understand what causes people to not be able to follow through on their weight loss.
Absolutely. And what would you say is something you can advise people to do that's different than what they haven't tried before? There's so many yo-yo diets and all these crazy things.
Well, one of the first things is just to be open to the idea that what you think is going on isn't really what's going on. That if you've managed to do so many other things, if you've managed to go to school, raise a family, have a career, if you've been able to do all that but haven't been able to lose weight, that there's probably something going on beneath the surface in your subconscious that you really need to look at. You need to deal with those emotional issues before you start dealing with the fitness and the nutrition.
So true. Deal with yourself first. And
right,
of course,
exactly. It's an inside-out job.
Yes, and your book talks all about that. So what do you think? What separates this book apart from all the rest out there?
Well, really, weight is a symptom of what's going on emotionally within you. If you've struggled with that your whole life, it's really just a symptom. And this book goes to the core cause. It doesn't work at that symptom level. You can use this book with any diet or fitness plan. The truth is, all diets work if you stick with them. The problem isn't the diet. The problem is us and our ability to follow through.
Exactly.
So, my book is really about that. It's about, healing that person within, those emotions that cause us to really not be able to stick with things, and not be able to follow through.
Of course, fixing it from the inside out, as you say. Of course, you guys can check out Asher's book. It's available online now, so make sure to grab a copy. Thanks again, Asher, for all these wise words.
Thanks for having me.
We appreciate that. I feel skinnier already.